The lineup for race 2. Arthur's Secret just having a little look at it before he goes in. I think he's nearly there. Just about in. Arthur's Secret. Stall handler clears the way. We're set to go. They're off. They're racing for the followers on Twitter at Racehorse Trader Handicap Stakes. Flying Tempo just a little bit slow to go with Nice Story. Good start by Ariel in the dark green with the red cap. Shows the way by a length to Quantan One in the yellow with the black sash. Then Wildfire in the crossbelts towards the inside. Orange sleeves, horse and a noseband and headgear. A little bit deeper out is Arthur's Secret in the orange jacket with the purple sash. And then the pink colours of a steaming. The grey Mr. Marcasite is third last, followed by Flying Tempo in the purple with the red cap. And the blue and white of Nice Story at the rear of the field, about 8 lengths off the pace, which is being set by Ariel as they travel down to the final 7 furlongs. Ariel shows the way then, still in front by just over a length. Steering a little bit deeper out is Quantan One, followed through by Wildfire, who's tight on the fence, taking a bit of a grip under Lee Topless. Mr. Marcasite's making some ground deep. Arthur's Secret next from a steaming towards the inside, then Nice Story, and Flying Tempo now at the back. The field starts to concertina as they take the right-handed turn at the top of the hill. They're swinging back towards the final 5. Ariel off the front by a length to Quantan One, racing second. 3 deep is Mr. Marcasite. Wildfire goes the shortest way on the inner, followed through behind them by Arthur's Secret. Then Nice Story making ground deep as steaming is now second last, and Flying Tempo still at the back of the 8-runner field as they reach the foot of the hill. Turning right-handed to take the rising ground. Ariel still there in front by a length to Quantan One racing second. Mr. Marcasite down the centre. A gap for Wildfire appears towards the inside, and he's going through it. Behind that one, back in 5th, is Arthur's Secret. Nice Story is next, then a steaming and Flying Tempo. Ariel kicking off the front here as they go down towards the final couple. Ariel's opened up by 2 to 3. Giving chase in second is Wildfire, then Quantan. Nice Story is next. Down to the final furlong and a half they go, and Ariel's pouring it on up front, leading by 4 to 5 lengths to Wildfire, who's giving chase in second, then Quantan One and Nice Story. But inside the final half they go, and powering up towards the line. Ariel's going to make all. Up towards the line they go, then Ariel's won it. Nice Story through for second. Wildfire next, then Quantan One and a steaming.
Ariel made every yard of the running a steady tempo until they met the rising ground in the home straight, and then Neil Callan wound it up, and from that moment on he was never going to be caught. And at 7 to 2 he's gone in and supplemented what was a win on Southall's Fibersand last time up. This was his first go on turf. There was a good run from Nice Story, who's probably got up for second place in the end. And it's quite tight back for third. Flying Tempo ran poorly, drifter in the market, and could never get involved. Was this just a good ride on Ariel and he stole the race, or is Ariel much the best?
No, Ariel's much the best. He follows the pattern of many over the years from his stable, in that it's not only the wind that's made the difference, but anyway, he's thrived on the regimen there, hasn't he? And it's turned him into, from what, if this horse had been with other trainers, it had gone the wrong way. But with Mark Johnson, it's gone the right way, hasn't it? And it's just suddenly taken off. It's quite nicely bred, as you'd expect, put in those colours. And just had way too much acceleration when everything was asked to run flat out. And took 3 or 4 lengths off the field really impressively, running uphill. Take no notice of the fact they closed it down late on. That tells you nothing. The horse had to use a ton of energy to escape in the hottest part of the race, and he was really, really impressive. By Singspiel, they like fast ground, they like turf. Probably better horse on this surface than on the Fibersand. And he was strong in the market, relatively speaking, in such a competitive race. Whereas Flying Tempo, it could not be given away and has run accordingly.
He has, 7-2 favourite Ariel beats Nice Story 25 to 1. Big step up from Nice Story, and Wildfire in second place, and third place rather, at 4 to 1. 2.5 lengths the winner, won by, could have been more, 8 ran. Meanwhile at Cheltenham they're heading down for the Rundle & Co handicap chase, 3.5 miles, 22 fences, 15 runners.